You're probably wondering why a guy who looks like a marshmallow in a gray sweater is talking to you about seven-figure bank accounts. Most serious finance channels feature people in $3,000 suits, telling you to skip your morning coffee. I'm here to tell you that lattes aren't the problem. The problem is your blueprint. Society loves the overnight success story. But wealth isn't a lightning strike. It's an architectural project. You don't find $1 million. You build a machine that produces it. If you're waiting for a lucky break, you're not an investor. You're a gambler at a very boring casino. Let's solve the math. $1 million is just $50,000 a year for 20 years, or $100,000 for 10 years. Does that sound impossible? That's because you're thinking about your salary. We aren't going to save our way to $1 million. We're going to multiply our way there. This is the engine of the master art. A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. It's the snowball effect. At first, it looks like nothing is happening. You're pushing a tiny pebble. But once that pebble becomes a boulder, it moves with its own gravity. Your job is to keep it rolling. To move fast, you need two engines. Engine 1, active income, trading time for cash. Engine 2, passive income, trading cash for time. Most people spend 40 years fixing engine 1, while engine 2 is gathering rust in the corner. We're turning both on today. In 2026, the game is about being found. Forget traditional SEO. We're talking GEO. Generative Engine Optimization. If AI models don't cite you as the definitive answer to a problem, you're invisible. In the new economy, invisible is just another word for broke. You don't need a tech startup. You need a scalable solution. Think micromanufacturing, specialized agencies, or industrial supplies. These aren't sexy industries, but they have massive corporate contracts. While everyone is chasing clout, the masters are chasing procurement. Why sell to your neighbors when you can sell to the world? High-ticket markets like Spain, Italy, or France are waiting for digital expertise. The currency might be different, but the math of profit remains the same. If you scale locally, you stay small. Scale globally, or don't scale at all. Your friends are your ceiling. If your circle thinks a $100K salary is making it, you will subconsciously stop at the door. You need to be the poorest person in a room of millionaires. It's bruising for the ego, but it's a masterclass for the bank account. Average people take big risks for small rewards. The master artist takes small risks for massive rewards. This is the asymmetric bet. If you start a side agency and fail, you lose some time. If you win, you change your life forever. The downside is a puddle. The upside is an ocean. Leverage is the force multiplier of wealth. Use other people's money, OPM, and other people's time. If you are the only one working in your business, you don't own a business. You own a job. The goal is to build a machine where you are the operator, not the fuel. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities they think are assets. That luxury SUV is a liability. That designer watch is a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket while you sleep. If it takes money out, it's just a shiny anchor. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. Most people ignore tax efficiency until they're already successful. The master artist builds their corporate structure from day one. Don't work for the tax man. Work for the blueprint. Stop making to-do lists. They're just lists of intentions. Start making done lists. The market only rewards finished outputs, signed contracts, completed builds, closed deals. In silly finance, we don't try. We execute. Wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Most people quit when their snowball is still the size of a marble. They want the avalanche on day 2. But the avalanche only happens for the people who stayed until day 2000. Intensity gets you started. Consistency gets you rich. If your money is sitting in a savings account, it's slowly evaporating. Inflation is the silent thief that steals your purchasing power while you sleep. To be a millionaire, your money must grow faster than the cost of bread. If you aren't investing, you're losing. Networking isn't about collecting business cards. It's about providing value to people who are 5 steps ahead of you. Don't ask, "What can you do for me?" Ask, "How can I solve your biggest headache?" When you solve problems for millionaires, they pay you in secrets. The master art requires a sharp mind. You can't build a skyscraper if you're exhausted and miserable. Design your life with guardrails. Work hard, but protect your sleep and your health. A sick millionaire is just a person with a very expensive hospital bill. So here it is. Solve a scalable problem, optimize for AI discovery, use leverage, buy assets, and stay consistent. It sounds simple because it is simple. The hard part is ignoring the noise of everyone else trying to sell you a shortcut. Now, go ahead, buy that morning latte. Just make sure you're drinking it while you're checking your passive income reports. Welcome to the master art. Welcome to silly finance. I'll see you at the top. Or at the coffee shop. Whichever comes first.